Tesla and SpaceX CEO Elon Musk appeared on Zerodha co-founder Nikhil Kamath's People by WTF podcast on November 30, 2025, delivering a nearly 2-hour unscripted conversation covering technology, AI, work, philosophy, family, immigration, and entrepreneurship. This marked one of the most anticipated podcast episodes, particularly for Indian audiences, as Kamath positioned the discussion to inspire wannabe entrepreneurs in India. Key topics covered: the future of work. Working will be optional. Yes, Musk made a bold prediction that within 10 to 20 years, working will entirely be optional. Driven by massive productivity gains from AI and robotics, he compared future employment to home gardening, something people may choose to do personal satisfaction rather than economic necessity. In his words, my prediction is in the future, working will be optional. People can play this back in 20 years and say it was wrong, but I think it will be correct. Musk believes AI and humanoid robots will eventually eliminate poverty and make everyone wealthy. He envisions a world where if you can think of it, you can have it. X, Twitter, and collective consciousness. Musk explained his vision for X as a global town square that serves readers, writers, and thinkers. While video content dominates the internet, he argued that text remains higher value due to its densely compressed information. He defended his accusation of Twitter, stating the platform had been amplifying pretty far left ideology due to its San Francisco roots. His goal was to restore balance by adhering strictly to each country's laws without putting a thumb on the scale. Musk introduced automatic translation features to merge conversations across languages, building toward what he called a collective consciousness of humanity, enabling better questions about the universe. The letter X obsession. When Kamath asked about his fascination with the letter X, Musk laughed and said, "It's good question. Honestly, sometimes I wonder what's wrong with me." Musk traced it back to 1999 when he purchased X.com, one of only three single letter domain names available: X, Q, and Z. His original vision was to create a financial crossroads, solving money from an information theory standpoint. X.com eventually became PayPal, which was acquired by eBay. Years later, eBay offered to sell the domain back, and Musk held onto it until transforming Twitter into X. Starlink and India. Musk explained that Starlink operates with thousands of satellites at approximately 550-kilometer altitude, providing low latency internet globally through a laser mesh network connecting satellites. He emphasized that Starlink is particularly valuable for disaster relief, always provided free during emergencies, rural and underserved areas, regions with poor or expensive internet connectivity. However, he clarified that physics makes it impossible for Starlink to compete with cell towers in densely populated cities. Satellites can only serve maybe 1 and 2% of urban populations. We'd love to be operating in India, Musk said, noting Starlink is already available in 150 countries. H-1B visa and immigration. Musk strongly praised Indian talent, stating, I think America has benefited immensely from talented Indians that have come to America. While acknowledging some misuses of the H-1B programs by outsourcing companies that game the system, Musk firmly opposed shutting it down. I'm certainly not in the school of thought that we should shut down the H-1B program. That would actually be very bad. He explained that anti-immigration sentiment arose partly from the previous administration's free for all with no border controls, emphasizing that unless you have got border controls, you are not a country. Tariffs and free trade. Musk revealed he disagrees with President Trump on tariffs. I think generally free trade is better, is more efficient. Tariffs tend to create distortions in markets. The president has made it clear he loves tariffs. I have tried to dissuade him from his point of view, but unsuccessfully. He used a simple analogy. Would you want tariffs between each city? No, that would be very annoying. Would you want tariffs between each state? That would be disastrous for the economy. So then why do you want tariffs between countries? Dodge Lessons from Government Efficiency. Describing his work with the Department of Government Efficiency, Dodge, as a very interesting side quest, Musk highlighted massive payment inefficiencies in government operations. He revealed that requiring a congregational payment code and comment field for every federal payment could save $100 to $20 billion annually. Many payments were going out with no congressional payment code and with nothing in the comment field, which makes auditing the payment impossible. Musk also called out fraudulent NGOs using sympathetic cover stories. It's like the Save the Baby Pandas NGO. Who doesn't want to save baby pandas? They are adorable, but then it turns out no pandas are being saved. It's just corruption. AI regulation and safety. On AI safety, Musk emphasized that AI must value truth, beauty, and curiosity above all else. Forcing an AI to believe falsehoods, he warned, can push it toward destructive behavior, citing HAL from 2021, I Space Odyssey, as an example. It is very important that AIs pursue truth as the most important thing. Don't force an AI to believe falsehoods. I think that can be very dangerous. Money and future economy. Musk predicted that money might eventually disappear as a concept. In a world where AI and robotics satisfy all human needs, money loses relevance as a database for labor allocation. In his words, in a future where anyone can have anything, I think you no longer need money. Energy is the true currency. He referenced the Kardashev scale and suggested civilizational progress should be measured by what percentage of available energy we convert into useful work. Simulation theory and philosophy. Musk discussed his views on simulation theory, drawing from Douglas Adams' The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. He suggested the hardest part of understanding the meaning of life isn't finding the answer, it's framing the right questions. The conversation touched on morality, religion, and whether humans are living in a simulation, with Musk exploring how expanding human consciousness helps us better understand the universe. Family and parenthood. When Kamath mentioned he doesn't have children, Musk encouraged him warmly. Well, maybe you should, you won't regret it. Musk described the joy of parenthood. You have got this little creature that loves you, and you love this little creature. You see the world through their eyes as they grow up. I think we fundamentally have to have kids or go extinct. Personal revelation. Musk's Indian connection. Musk revealed that his partner Shivan Zils is half Indian, and one of their sons has the middle name Shekhar, named after Nobel laureate Subramaniam Chandrasekhar, the Indian American astrophysicist. My partner Shivan is half Indian. One of my sons with her, his middle name is Shekhar after Chandrasekhar. Zils grew up in Canada after being given up for adoption as a baby. Her biological father was reportedly an exchange student. Advice for Indian entrepreneurs. Musk's core message for inspiring founders was powerful yet simple. Be a net contributor to society, make more than you take. He emphasized that entrepreneurs should focus on building useful products and services, not chasing money. If you want to create something valuable financially, you don't pursue that. You pursue providing useful products and services. If you do that, money will come as a natural consequence. Musk warned that building a startup requires being prepared to grind super hard while accepting a meaningful chance of failure. The goal should be value creation, ensuring output exceeds input.